Hello, hello, pretty people. I hope that you guys are doing great, feeling blessed and highly favored. Okay, let me get this list started here. I do have it. Hello, hello, everybody out there. I was having a little trouble. Oh my gosh. I always go through shit like this in Mercury retrograde. I don't have people from my past coming in like that. But we're not even gonna talk about it like that. Come on. Got it. Period. Thank you. What time did I put down? What did I put down? 6:30. Girl, I was having a hard time coming in. YouTube has been fighting me. YouTube has been fighting me. Not just YouTube, the internet too. The energy has been a little with the Geminis too. Let me see. Mira que Academy. Oh, I did put 6:30. Okay, we're here anyways. All right. Anyways. All right, send me your questions if you have them. I guess I am early today. All right, so let's see. I did have Miss. Yes, it said that 6:30. Yes, I just wanted to check. No wonder people are like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't send my question in." I was like, "What are you guys talking about?" I'm like, "Just send your question in." Okay, I'm gonna be doing my sunflower soul here. Um. Okay. I want to remember her question. She did ask something about the changes here. Voy a ser feliz, puro amor. Hello together. Hello Kiba. What's up? How you doing? Um, let's see. Maria, how are you? I am doing great. Thank you. How are you? En mi cabeza estás, solo tú y nadie más. Freaking song has a chokehold on me. Oh man, get a workout for me, Suerte girl. I've been trying to get my steps in. I am not good at it. I'm definitely not that good at it. Oh, look at you. You were in Italy. Fancy schmancy. I love that for you. I hope you enjoyed yourself over there. I have one quest to do in Italy. There's something that is calling me to go, and that is Castillo de San Marcos. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Sorte. Alrighty, so we're gonna start off here the reading for the misses. Um, don't forget to like the video, please. Okay. Yeah, it was good. Do you have good food? Oh, such a good energy over there. I'm gonna sweat for you, Marie. Girl, I put some steps in. I was only able to put 1,000 steps. Like it was 1,200 steps. My timing was so off. Let me just tell you, so you just know that you're embodying me, just in case you are. I'm gonna call in your energy when I'm like, let me. I call in sweat this fast pace because I bet you can run. I bet you run, huh? When you work out. I don't obviously. But I used to take 30 minutes to do a fucking mile walking. The pasta, delicious, delicious. You should go to Italy. I noticed a lot of my friends have gone this summer. It's really nice, judging from the pics. Yes, it looks very nice. Um, I've seen that a lot of people also have not don't gain weight over there, but we'll see. Okay, let me see the freaking question. All right, timestamp here for Miss Sunflower Soul. Okay. Question is, what changes are coming in for Kai? Hold on, let me get the timestamp. I just wrote the name. 7:43. Okay, what changes are coming in for Kai and the kid's mother connection? Okay. So we have failure, health, denial, love, and judgment in the energy. K Moon, woo woo, hello. What did you say? I'm gonna need you to come to your house and bang on the door. What you mean? Oh, you okay? Oh my gosh, girl, I've been having a wild ass Mercury retrograde. I don't have drama. I love Mercury retrograde. I mean, I do have a Mercury, Jupiter, and Mars in my first house. Trust. Mercury retrograde beat you to it. Okay. I had some shit happen yesterday. I can't even speak of it because I'm so embarrassed. It happened to me. And then it's just been doing the most. I saw what you sent me. Okay, I promise to get back to you. Can't get it. It's because I want to give you my undivided attention when I'm feeling super good. And I want to give you a precise answer. I don't want to be like, oh, let me think, let me see. No, girl, I'm gonna give you a straight up answer. Most than likely, because it's my sister's birthday. Well, today's my sister's birthday, and we have to host, and my brother doesn't get it together either. With I'm hosting in my house, and then prepping the food, and Kenny's buying it, but he doesn't get it together. If you guys need an astrology reading, Miss K Moon is your girl. Okay, she does practice for twin. She does connecting here for Twin Flames channels and soulmates and that goodness. I did see that she added tarot, which is really exciting, which is fun to watch the other day. But you know, I love you, baby cakes, Miss K Moon. Quinta. No, it's my sister Isel. My sister Isel's birthday. Liz is another bold Aries who is crazy as hell. She's an April Aries. All right. Let's see here. My sunflower soul. Let me let you work. Oh, nice. Yes. Yeah, I promise to answer back this week. I just need to get a clear answer from my siblings. Because my day off this week was for a Saturday, but they got me hosting. Because I know my sister Koi is not going to be here, so. And they're trying to make dishes that only I know how to make. I thought I remember her being an April Aries gang. Girl, she's like 3 days away from you. I know you guys are a menace. Woohoo! Miss Lovebug, hello. How is you, baby cakes? Hello, tribe. All right, so Miss Sunflower Soul, let's check out your person here. Oh, in the connection, sorry. Maria, your energy is different. How so? I am... How is my energy more different? Have you guys noticed that I speak slower now? Without rushing, which is amazing. I was watching some videos before and I've noticed if I even have people who are like 2 in their masculine energy and they're just like, hurry up. I'm like, I can take my time speaking. Never F with an April Aries. We are a different breed. You're telling me you guys are. ¿Cómo estás, love bug? All right, the sun was coming out, right, for the last spread here within looking for the energy overall. We're going to be looking into the energy here of Kai and his current partner. I feel like there hasn't been a lot of changes from the last time because I'm feeling like a small changes here. No, because the retrograde doesn't affect you, and it really has. I always get I love Mercury retrograde. I'm not gonna lie, I get a lot of attention. Of course, I'm an Aries who loves attention. Again, okay. But usually the internet just fights me, or like with a Jupiter and Mars in Gemini, Mercury retrograde gets me a little, I don't know, riled up when the internet's not working. So it's like, it's not my best friend. It's not my best time to even upset me because I say all the shit. All right. But overall, it's always lovely, always charming. That happens when you have already dealt with the skeletons in the closet, FYI, for you guys. So we're like, how come you don't get shit like that happening? When you deal with that, nothing really can come and haunt you. Watching House of David again. Girl, is that actually a show? All right. So overall energy, it shows that there is awareness, there is wisdom in this connection. It is showing a partnership that haven't really spoken about divorce. Okay. And with the energy, let's see. Woohoo! Another Aries. What's up, Aries? Okay. How you doing, Annie? So we have awareness, right? That's the Magician energy. We have the Hierophant. So it is telling us that both are looking at things from a bigger perspective, looking at the whole picture here. With the energy, it does look very grounded when it comes to their situation, when it comes to their connection. even though right now there is some sort of pause that is taking place. Right now, it looks like they're handling situations when it comes to money, when it comes to other things. They're trying to see things um, in a good light, even though there's no standard movement. And I don't see the movement taking any sort of time. Both of these cards are the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. It is meaning here that there is some sort of pause that's going on, that they know that they need to take some sort of action when it comes to other situations. But here with Firm Foundation and the Rest and Rejuvenation, it looks like they're choosing to work on themselves. They're taking whatever the divine is giving them right now to it's like they're taking in this healing time without wanting to do the movement right now. And with this energy, it is pretty good, but I'm feeling like there's some sort of denial coming in from both of them, and they're hiding their true selves, hiding behind them, like whatever healing, masking whatever they need to move into. Let me get my tarot card, little card here. So darn cute. You got me pumped with that Pisces reading. Girl, you guys had really good energy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so looking forward to doing the August readings. I know that's so surprising since, hey, Sunflower Soul, how you doing, baby cakes? Since I never really move forward, right? With zodiac signs of how I have done it. Ooh, girl, I'm so surprised with myself. Okay. Can you see the energy that they have taken here? Embodiment. So it looks like they work co-parenting. They're standing in a space where movement is not happening. Okay. You saw me shuffle these cards, right? I think this was the first card that came out the last time. In the same position. We have failure and loneliness. It's like no matter how, what's the energy that they're both embodying? Okay, we have doubts, loneliness. They're both embodying empathy and judgment. It's about not moving forward just as of yet. You're not going to see movement forward from them anytime soon. It's like there is a fear to release, let go. With Firm Foundation and the Four of Swords, which is the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords here, it's like they're just holding on. All right. Can I see what's the energy here? Why is this energy being embodied at this time? We have Hooded Man, which is the Hermit. Two of Vessels. There's still attraction. That's a connection, soul connection as well. Co-parenting. Page of Stones with the links. It's moving in a good pace. More so spiritually, energetically than we can see, because what the world is saying, the finality or the closure of this connection is just around the corner. But clarify this loneliness energy. I don't see them exactly working. Here we have Eight of Vessels, which is the Eight of Cups, sadness and that sort of goodness. Okay, so this is we already see the Eight of Cups as a depression energy, right? For the most part, I see it as a hermit on the go, which is a hermit. He's wise. He's able to make a decision. He's had the experience. With this Eight of Vessels, this speaks about a rebirth. Okay, this is about a rebirth that is not taking much action right now, but there is emotional intelligence taking place at this time. And that loneliness that they're both feeling at this time is letting them know it's time to move forward. And we have a healing again with the Seven of Stones. Interesting. Hello, Miss Yvonne. And we have Nine of Bows out of respect. Like they're both unhappy. Can I see the movement forward though? All right. Within the next few days, what's the energy of movement forward here? Base chakra, fear. So no movement. Fear of what others will say with a 6 of Pentacle. All right, is there any movement taking place at all when it comes to this couple this year? Patience. I bet that's not something you want to hear, but here with patience, it is the foundation of getting things done. It is that energy of things done well for the spirit, for the good of all. And it is a card that will say um, things will move forward at their own divine timing. They're going to be co-parenting, getting along. And this also speaks of being able to have different partners while still maybe living under the same roof. Energy movement forward, energy with movement forward. We have standing the ground, 7 of Wands. And we have hope, which is the star card. Destiny. Okay, they're not supposed to make this is more spiritual movement. Even if, okay, let me put this out there just so you know. Publicly, we have this energy of the 6 of Wands, right? Coming in, clarifying this energy as well. So if there's any sort of movement or like a physical movement that this man will want to make, the woman's not going to allow him to do so. Okay. And with this energy, we have stand your ground for him when it comes to physical energy. He's going to have to hold healthy boundaries. I don't see him having them. Look, journey with the death comes in here for him. So yes, he's going to try to put an end to this situation. And she's going to say like, no, you can't leave. You can't leave for just now. I still need some more time, or I'm not going to divorce you. This is not going to take place. Can I see, because I'm asking here the need of redirection, disconnection from disconnection. He has the death card. So that's a complete yes. Clarify that death card, please. We have the devil with the guardian. And we have balance, which is that energy of patience again. Sagittarian card. And it looks like that's the time frame that we have here between Sagittarius and Capricorn season. When something takes off between them, we have 2 of Bows, 7 of Vessels, which is the 2 of Wands, and the 7 of Vessels. It's mourning a decision. So it's like mourning the connection while he's still in it. Can I see the energy here of this woman, of disconnecting from him? Is the 3 of Swords. She ain't ready to let go. And we have 9 of Stones, trying to hold traditional connection, the energy there. 7 of Bows, which is clearance. What is this clearance? Because I'm feeling here with the 7 of Bows, she's going to tell him to F off. Okay. But then she's going to retract back with her word and ask him to come back in. The Statue, being the bigger person. Page of Vessels. This is reconciling due to children, small children too. 9 of Arrows, which is a 9 of Swords. That's sort of having a dedication to being a better mother, being a better person. It's going to be hard because the mind is very tempting here. But the moon on water means that she will have really good intuition during that time. And if she's able to pick up on this connection or anything else around it, whatever's going on with him, she will call him out on it. Okay. So there's no big physical move between them. They're still in the vibration of doubt. They're still doubting. And it says, I release the need to know all the answers. So right now, it's like even if they're trying to question what is going on, they're just holding tight because they feel empathic towards one another. I feel like it's more so on his end at this time. Okay. Let me go change my shirt real quick. feel like my sleeves keep rolling up and I'm not liking it because it makes me even more hot. All right, I'll be right back. 1 second. This girl. Dang, Saturn retrograde started yesterday, girl. Yes. Don't you love Daddy Saturn energy here? It's putting shit in business, like things that should be aligned with you. So men are gonna go a little cuckoo, be a little emotional. A lot of men will want to have some sort of stability. We'll talk about it. We should do a reading here. How are the men going to behave? You're not going to believe me, but I find the shirt. Oh man. Oh, the shirt is much cooler, so which I'm so surprised. It's long sleeve. Oh my gosh, it's freaking funny. So like we're having a get together for my sister's birthday. My cancer sister's birthday. She's such a sweetie pie. This uh weekend. And it's freaking funny because my brother, he's a Gemini. He's the type of Gemini that's very stingy. Like he'll buy us stuff, but not on his dime. Like he'll buy crazy expensive shit for himself and his dates, but he's a little stingy with us. So I told people who I invited, like my other siblings and a few friends, that hey, come through, yada yada, you know. I'm just trying to see the head count. And it's so funny because my sister, Liz, which is Aries, she replied back, "Oh, snap." And it's the second person already. It's like, "Oh, snap, this is on Kenny's dime? Count me fucking in and I'll bring my boo too." That's like, oh shit, you know, poor Kenny. Eso le pasa por codo. Leo is in my Saturn 11th house. And think about those that are having their she's so funny. Their Saturn return. If you're in the year, what is it, 1995 through 1997, you're going to feel it more. Not ready for Big Daddy Saturn. Girl, honestly, you guys, okay, my favorite card in the tarot deck is the Tower card, so I already know I'm hyped for the chaos or whatever. Gang, Cancer gang, I'm also a Cancer. Whoo-hoo. Do you get mad? Like really upset? And that makes you cry sometimes because of how mad you are? My sister has those moments, but she usually starts throwing hands. And she's really my sister, I love her. She's so quiet. Has like such a patient demeanor. Like my mom always gives us shit because we're loud here, like mother siblings and I. But out of her 6 kids, she is so quiet. She's doing her thing. Like she's just a little angel. Or shows to be a little angel. But she'll be the first one of us to throw a punch, which is fucking funny. But you see us being all crazy and savages, loud as hell, and my mom was just like looking at us, and she's like, "Look at your sister. She's so quiet." I'm like, "Yeah. So the problem is you." I was like, "How so?" You gave birth to all of us. She was the only one who was quiet enough because I mean she is the middle child. Well, she's one of the two middle children that my mom has. But still. Yeah, the divine masculine's energy during Saturn retrograde. Then I'm in my ego. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It can happen. Then someone is hurting my ego. How felt her. And that's something that I've noticed with a Cancer. I didn't see it before until I started being around Cancers more. How Cancers are fucking divas. Like, not just my sister, but other people who are Cancers, sons. I don't know about the other placements, but they will have a whole fur moment, which is very weird for me to see. Fur coat moment, hair like the 70s or something like what's her name? Sabrina Carpenter. And I'm just like, where the hell did this diva come from and the attitude? I'm just like, oh shit, matching the energy. Love that for you, boo. I'd always seen the Cancers be a little like humble, not wanting to be out and about. But I think it's like after they hit 25, 27 is like when their bold, more bold persona comes out. My Cancer little sister is very mellow and calm too, but she is one of the quickest to throw hands with anybody. Not putting my tea out there, but there was a time where my little sister was being harassed, like years back, by this other teenager and her mom. Um, and they started talking smack, right? And then they came in for my little sister, and they were telling her ish. And then the first one to throw hands was my Cancer sister, but she was like super quiet. You wouldn't even know that she was there, aside from her being fucking beautiful, because anybody born BS, born in day 5 or any day that's like the 14th, anything that leads to a 5, okay, like could be the month of May, could be the day, especially the day, or like the whole year when you add up the digits. If somebody has like a life path 5, they're supposed to be beautiful. Their 5s are really beautiful. So this homegirl, aside from her being beautiful, you wouldn't even know that she was there, right? But then when she speaks or she says something, girl, goodbye. Okay, it's a wrap for you. But yeah, like even she took a punch here from a guy who he was in his 30s, well, like late 20s, early 30s, and she was only 19. Mm-mm-mm. Cancer is the mother of the zodiac, so they protect their loved ones fiercely. Oh, girl, yes. My son is a Cancer sun and moon, 11th house as a Libra rising. That is very interesting. Is he fucking handsome? Have you ever heard that thing where Libra rising are super gorge? Hey, Pearl, what's up? I've met a few. No, they're not as attractive. Woman, not to me, as they say they are. Like, oh damn, you're so beautiful, and they know about the Libra rising placement. And they're not matching the energy. But a Cancer with a Libra rising, and it has the moon and the sun in the 11th house, that already tells me he has very dreamy eyes, very beautiful round complexion. Otherwise, if it's not round, it's very like jawline comes in. Pearl, yes, I thought you wanted to go incognito on your list. That tells me he's a crybaby too. Cares a lot for the collective. And holds grudges like a motherfucker. Okay. He has so many goals, even though he's only 15. Girl. A lot have to do for the collective to save people. So how is he feeling with the whole situation with going on with immigrants? Probably crazy, huh? And I'm only saying because I know you're in Texas, so like it's very crazy over there. It's gonna start getting crazier. Darker times are coming, so people get ready. In case you're president, goodbye pretty soon. I'm like, he's not my president. I mean, love this country, but no. God, I'm starting not to even like my own president. And everybody's like in love with her. All right, let's see. Military and highly intelligent, wants to be an engineer. Woohoo, girl. Get it, get it. Did I tell you guys my sister Koi is an engineer? I only have Cancer in my midheaven in the 10th house. How do you feel to take care of the people that you take care of? Who's from Texas? Lovebug is from Texas. Do you take care of people for a living, Miss Yvonne? Like a nurse or like somebody that takes care of like people who need loving. That could be like special needs or like older people or people who like sure, Kiba, send in your payment. I'll be more than happy. I think the list is still open. Ooh, what the heck? I don't want to leave. Yes, I do. Girl, bless your heart. Bless your heart because having those placements means that you're living your life mission. And that also tells me that you might even be like questioning a lot of what are you supposed to do in this lifetime, right? What are you supposed to do this lifetime? Um, where is you? You may question yourself what you need to do this lifetime, but by having children, that already explains more than enough. Like your mission was to have children, aside from other things, right? They have to do with your Cancer and midheaven placements because we got to look at the degrees and that sort of thing. But maybe you had been questioning yourself about that, and that is fucking dope. This girl, she's over here living the dream, trying to move to El Paso. You can just copy the link, copy and paste. Maybe put it like copy it and put it in like any search in the search engine, and it'll send you right in. I'm a facility manager for assisted living adults. Some have mental and physical disabilities. And not just that, but like whatever. I just noticed that my fucking plush toy is there. No manches, and it's a little dirty. Oh, how embarrassing. No wonder I keep hearing that back. Which anyone else, I don't want to throw it over there because I don't want the dogs to get it. Um, but what was I gonna say? That you're making such a difference in the life of these people, more than you could imagine. So that's you're definitely doing what you need to be doing. I'm a Cancer North node, I think. That's my only Cancer. Both my moon and rising are in Gemini Cancer cuz that shows me why you're freaking wild as hell. Okay, my brother is a freaking oh, you're so sweet. Love bug, thank you. Kiba, Love bug donated for you. Thank you, Love Bug. That is very generous of you. Pearl. I've read some people here where they're obviously we know I'm not a professional astrologer or whatever. But I've read a few peeps that have the placements that you have, especially air a lot of air signs recently. That when okay with the placements that you have, you might have a hard time balancing out your emotions, especially with Gemini, and which is more bold than Libra, but not more than Aquarius. But in with this energy, right, for the most part, you might have a hard time balancing your emotions and speaking whatever's that you need to, because you might want to say something and your emotions get the best of it. So you may angry cry and be a whole mess, snot and everything. It might have a fear when it comes to relationships and partnerships, even though you want it and crave it. With what I've read and what I've channeled for a lot of these people who have these sessions, who and this is just to give you a peace of mind, maybe not to be so hard on yourself. I don't know how old you are, you don't have to say, please, by all means, but I've seen that a lot of the people that I've recently read are having a hard time connecting with someone since the age of 39. So I don't know where you're at, but I feel like you might be a little older. And when they are around their 40s, they have a really hard time feeling like they're going to find someone or find the one. But the grounding energy for them comes in when they're 60, 61, 62. And when they're like feeling free. Okay, so most of us will go through something that is almost like, and you can resonate with it too. When we turn 40, we go through this midlife crisis, and it's just allowing us to feel free in our own skin, allowing us to see life bigger and better, finding life mission. I will speak about this. I will make you guys a video about it because I do have the information down to speak about it, but I don't want to be reading. I just want to be speaking. But there's an age when we hit, I think, 29, 39, and again in our like late 50s, and again in 63. So it's like your life mission comes and knocks. So when we turn 45, right, we already have like, am I living my life mission? Am I getting worried? The universe presents it to you. So if you didn't catch a drift, you'll have another chance when you're 50 something, and then again at 63, I believe, or 69. But most air signs and with cuts understand. I turned 40 this year, girl. If you need assistance, come holla at your girl. But I've seen that a lot of people that have a Libra and Gemini cusp, and any air sign rising, and again when it comes to their moon, especially when it's cusp, they've had a really hard time and they don't find freedom even like in their own thoughts until they reach the age of 60 for the most part. I'm 42. So you went through your midlife crisis not too long ago. The universe presented you with an opportunity to move forward. Have in mind that at this time, you might, like when we hit 40, some of us, I've had a hard time since the age of 30. No, I don't want to wait until my 60s. When the age of 30 hits, we're supposed to have some sort of spiritual awakening or like start walking in our mission. We do have a midlife crisis moment at the age of 29. And just think about Joshua, right? Or Jesus Christ. So like he went into mission when it was from age 29 to 33, and that's why we have 33 as a understanding as a master number. So when we miss the point, we have a few breaks, but then again, we have it again when we enter 39, especially when it's 40. For women, for the most part, when you turn 42, you should feel completely free, like you don't give a rat's ass. A lot of us feel completely free. And then some things, when it comes to having some sort of balance with our emotions, come hit us again when it comes to 45. And then we have it again 10 years later, 10 years later. You're born on the 22nd? Yvonne? Because, no manches, el pinche diablo encendido, Sagittarius or the Capricorn. That's like a devil. What the hell? This guy took a screenshot of what I sent him. Sorry, was the answer Pisces or the other video? Did someone catch her answer? I had to step away. You would check for your divine masculine's energy. So, for instance, if my divine masculine is a Scorpio, I would go look into the Scorpio energy. Ira, Ivan, and I'm gonna tell you this, and don't you have a Scorpio? It was a Scorpio Venus or Sagittarius Venus? I think it's a Scorpio Venus, right? Because most Scorpios have a Libra Venus. Let's put some coochie juice on some things. No, it was Snapchat. Kiba, that is so sweet. Oh my gosh, Kiba. All right. Oh, you're having a problem with your internet. I'm telling you, Mercury retrograde. I'm a Pisces by nature. Well, hallelujah. The Pisces that I've encountered have not been nice. They've tried destroying my life. Ugh. Except you, my lover. All right, let's see what Mr. Kai is going to love the most. You, I know you guys screen record, which is totally cool. Oh my gosh. ¿Qué te traes? Ma, ya sé. Voy a hacer unas leídas conmigo. Oh my God. No, dice que se va a hacer overtime. Oh yeah, sorry about Leo. Ma, estoy en vivo. El otro que voy a decir también. Okay, what does Kai love most about me and the connection when we are together? Okay. Salvaja. El otro que decir también. I'm like, hello. All right, let's see. Kiba, you can save your question for the next time. Let's accept some generosity. Allow yourself to receive from the universe, because that generosity of Miss Lovebug did. Very beautiful. Sometimes we need to learn to receive. So you're like, okay, I have 3 questions, or how many ever questions you have. So I think you got let me know what you sent for. Because I saw you send money, but I can't remember how much it was. But yeah, you can save your extra question. I mean, you don't have to have the reading today, but we can keep you inside the parentheses. Welcome back, Suerte. Welcome back, baby cakes. Okay. We have here overall energy. What is he going to love about her? Beautiful already. It is showing that this person will have deep devotion towards you, that they will be being in a space. Keep in mind, you have love and you have the energy of denial, okay? When it comes to denial, we'll see what the heck that is about, but this is involving a lot of things that this person may have not been able to imagine, they weren't able to fully see in the past. And this is where he feels that he's able to embrace and nourish his creative mind and space. We have wisdom. And this, okay, you can't. Thank you, Spirit. You can't really have wisdom without really embodying the difficulty and we're gonna say the success of a situation, right? You can't gain the wisdom per se. You can't gain the wisdom of being in a how can I say this? A financial abundance, or really be grateful of having monies. Yes, if you're born in a rich home, I'm just putting this in the perspective of money. If you're born in a rich home, you're like, okay, it comes naturally to you. It's just something that happened for you in life. I mean, you might be grateful that you don't have to do all this shit for like money. But when you come from a space of not having money and then having abundance, like you don't take that for granted. It comes from a space of unconditional gratitude, of having really seeing life from a different perspective because you live on the contrast of a situation of whatever this is, in this case, money. So for this person, there's a denial that comes in here when it comes to love and when it comes to his imagination of how things move forward. With you, he is learning to love, just allowing things to just manifest. Okay. We have wisdom. So you can't have wisdom about a subject if you don't learn about it. Right. So it's like twin flame journeys. We just hear other people say, this person is my twin flame, yada, yada, yada. Clearly, you, whomever you are, obviously, I'm reading you, but I'm just saying overall, like for those of you that are true twin flames, that have encountered divine counterparts, that have encountered ascension partners, soulmates, karmic soulmates, and then you met your twin flame, you're on the journey, you're like, just want to kind of punch someone, right? Because you're like, you don't even know what the heck you're talking about. You're just dealing with a soulmate. Clearly, you can see their life path, how they're handling life themselves, situations, connections, yada yada yada. Right? So it comes from a space of wisdom. You can't really have the understanding of something unless you actually experience it and gain clarity and get wise because of it. Right? True understanding. Because people say, I acknowledge, or yes, I understand. No, you don't. Once we stand in the wisdom of something, we're definitely understanding. We think we understand. It's just like quantum physics. A lot of people say they understand it. Like even scientists say they understand it, or like say, okay, I'm understanding it. But no, you can't really understand it because it's an inner knowing, and it's an inner, not exactly transmutation, but it's like an inner ride for some of us that have worked with it, with quantum jumping. Going through it's just something that just, it's just an inner knowing, right? And obviously there's much more to this, but like we can travel through it, and not just mentally but physically. So for him, there is something so pure, something so beautiful that brings in collective knowledge of things that are taking place of the spirit world, and how he is able to present his own um, situation, his own life to what is taking place. I hope I made sense with that. All right, so we have this person energy of gratitude, beautiful energy. All right, the denial that comes in here, it's clarified with the energy of acknowledging and appreciating life, especially you in his life. But with this, he's more open to appreciate of every other person that is here in his life. This is beautiful. It's a prayer. Gratitude is another form of prayer. Okay. When it comes to love, what is here that he loves about you that he's learned? School exams, learning how to love. This man till this day feels that he's not exactly adequate to be loving. Does feel like he might have been competing with others. Maybe just like I'm hearing, like not exactly because the person or whomever he has been with another person or made him feel less than, but it's like comparing himself to what he should have, how he should behaving, a standard of being, like needing to be in his masculine. Some men need more loving than others. Some men show affection more than others, and that sort of thing. So it comes in where he's just embodying whatever he needs and accepting whatever um and whom he is, right? And with this energy, he's learning to be himself and learning how to love, and that's why he loves you. We have birth babies. And with denial, it's like he didn't feel that he needed nurturing, and he loves that you're able to nurture him, that he is able to be vulnerable. He might see vulnerability as a weakness. Can I please see what's that energy about? Okay, Spirit just said he did feel very overwhelmed with the responsibility of being a father and also having children. This energy of having children is also something that he might love you for, because you give him the children that now he gets to also enjoy. He loves that you're being really honest with you. He might not exactly like it, especially with the person here being masked, right? But the energy does speak of being open, because he's able to breathe, because he's able to slow down. What he doesn't need to be doing is just like you're teaching him or have taught him here, and this connection to pause and allow things to just unfold. He doesn't need to have the answers for everything. Yes, we can do this. Yes, we can do that. But it's like we're both learning how to love each other at a different pace here. And like he is learning love in a very different manner. This goes beyond having love here for, oh my gosh, okay, beautiful. Not just your body and that sort of thing, but you bring excitement here. And he loves the fact that he doesn't feel that he needs to like buy his love. This came sideways. He feels very grateful and loves the fact that like you guys are both on a different level when it comes to loving each other. Yes, there's gift giving and that sort of goodness, because in to come in sideways means that he wants to show you that he's there providing for you in so many different ways. But this is not where you're just like, okay, I want this, I want that. Like, I want to have memories with you. Let's go do something. Let's be open to different things. And here with just saw that sexuality was in the bottom of the deck. So this is about him figuring himself out. I'm not seeing it as figuring out his sexuality. Yes, of course, that could be something where he's like, maybe let me see what's going on with this. But no, this is about allowing himself to be in, a gentle space where you create a gentle space for him too. And being able to move on. Let's see what the move on is about. Okay, I want to see what the different deck. What is he loving that he's able to learn from her when it comes to move on, please? Move on from soul ties. This is even also being able to move on from always needing to be like, I'm not obsessed with you, but like attached to you at the hip. And that he's able to speak his truth without having confusion. It's like, it's okay for you to speak up, especially here with honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. And it's about, it's okay if you feel this way. You can't speak about how you feel. It's like you're embracing for him to feel confused even at times so he can ask questions. Like, oh, okay, it's okay for you to feel this way. Especially of where we stand as a couple, or where you stand as my husband, where I stand as your wife. Why is confusion here? What comes in here? Because when they're together, why does he have this? What brings in this energy of confusion? And I just saw that the honesty is essential. That energy is the number 38. Have in mind, number 38, 3 plus 8 is 11, right? So that brings in the number of divine union, as well as the number 2. We have values. Again, we have too many differences, and it's about responsibility of always needing to provide financially, needing to prove his worth, to have love, to be in this energy space. And it's all of a sudden like, if you're like, I don't want your fucking gift, or you guys are arguing or whatever happens, where he's like, maybe even forgot, like, you're asking for him to show up because you're feeling his absence. You don't care really about his money. Like, yeah, I need you to provide and whatever not, but that's not all the value that I have for you here. And that speaks of feeling unappreciated. Felt like the person who he's with may not really care, but you're showing him that, things come in. And he needs to see things differently too. What is the thing he loves her for? That sometimes, yeah, you can come a little cocky, and yes, your pride gets in the way, but he also likes you being a little difficult. With gossip coming in, is like you're yapping in his ear about it too. He likes a little chase. He likes a little difficult moment, which is good. Good for him. All right. I did see you send in for more readings. I will add you to the list. I have like 2 people that are not here, so most than likely I'm going to bump them a little later. Hola, Diana. ¿Cómo está Levu? And it's very beautiful. You have focusing on love and demonstrating the love. So that's like, you know what that tells me? This tells me here that this goes beyond like physically showing your person how to love. And this is about taking the time to, like, when I saw these cards, it was not just like slowly showing a person like new habits, taking them in a space where like they're relearning how to love, maybe in a healthier way, right? But like what I saw was like even the way that you may now make love. Like you may take your time and actually make eye contact and just say sweet nothings because your nothing is everything. Not into his ear, but into his like speaking from the soul and speaking here, letting your eyes speak your magic, but your voice actually being heard in a different frequency when it comes to expressing your love and being open to it. Like where you're letting him have you in such a raw version of intimacy there. Because it's like telling him how much you love him or telling him, you know, beautiful things. I was not able to tune into that or hear. It was just like the vision that I got. Just telling him something, he's just like so taking it in. Have you ever heard of the what is that? The triangle method. Okay. It was something like that. Is so hypnotizing. Some of you need to try it with your whomever your boo is. I always tell people I'm a healthy toxic person. You know what? Yeah. We all need that. I've had men who tell me who have dated. It's not it's a little exclusive moment, but you know, they're not I'm not in a relationship with them or have been. I was not them at the same time. But they've said like, "Oh, you don't even fucking care about me. You're not even toxic, yada yada yada." Truth be told, I am that little toxic person, but like she says, healthy toxic. But I guess I didn't care enough for them to be toxic. Because all of it, especially with my name Maria, anybody who has a Mari is a very toxic person who can be very toxic. Damn, I can't find the box. Anyways, okay, we'll come back to this. All right, Miss Suerte, it is your turn, my dear. Let me see what the messages you sent me. Maria's my Catholic name. Girl, bye. Not you using it there. Well, Maria is like the bitter one or the beloved. So I mean, you get a bit of both worlds. Like something that I always laugh with my friend Marisol. It's like she is such a jelly poo, especially to her person. Me, I'm gonna be honest. So like even when she's like, there's famous artists out there, people. Okay, like if I'm crushing on someone, you cannot talk about them, you cannot look their way, yada yada yada. Okay, my friend at the beginning thought I was just fucking around. I was not. I'm like, please stop sending me memes. Please stop sending me videos about this man because I'm so in love with him. Do not bring him up. Do not. Like, I don't even want you to look at him. She's like, are you being serious? I'm fucking being serious. I don't want you looking at him, especially because you're my friend. All right, Sorte. I'm possessive of my men. I'm a little toxic, just a little, but I like my men a little toxic too. Girl, say whatever they want. I mean, we are living in this 3D world, so fuck it. All right. I don't know where the heck Sorta is at, but let's timestamp for her. All right, my Suerte, when it comes to your self growth journey, let's see what Spirit has to say here to you. All right. The message is coming in as you have gained so much, not just clarity, but self. Right now, as I'm hearing the message, I'm also getting that somebody might not be liking you so much because I'm hearing the sound of a paper bag. Like it's one of those. I don't. Okay, no, it's not this. But it sounded something like, but one like a little like thicker because this one's really thin. Thicker plastic bags. Like if somebody's throwing something there. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay, do you see how negative energy works? I was just about to say how I was sensing like something here of someone maybe being jealous, a little bit too jealous or possessive about your energy. I did hear like a plastic bag being ruffled, and then when I tuned in, I saw like a little picture or an image here of you. I feel like with whomever is here might be a little upset that you're like moving on or not able, they're not able to have access to you like they did. I'm not picking up like love, um a need to like conquer something romantically here with you or something like that. I did pull in a message here. Right. So we have the energy of yang, what spirit wants to say to you, and it's interesting enough how we have not for you. Bottom of the deck, and that and angel number is 6. And there's like a chessboard here. Something when it comes to love and relationships, friendships and other things here. So not for you. And then we have yin, which is interesting because with your first message, you have the energy of yang. And you have community, connecting with others, being in a space where things are moving in very beautiful. But the message that I was getting before I was even getting the cards here, and I'm read your messages right now. I'm back. Welcome back, Pearl. Um, I'm sorry for stepping out. I had to take in a FaceTime. Was that it's extremely beautiful how you're able to jump back, and you need to recognize your ability to jump back from situations that may have taken you more time before. So like please stand in that beautiful energy of being able to make something more for yourself, not just emotionally, but like that is going to show a manifestation somewhere or in some way differently in your life. Okay. So let's see. You said okay about to drive. I'm listening. Okay. Oops, sorry, girl. Don't be texting and driving, girl. Oh, I don't know. I haven't been answering my uncle's phone calls lately, but I'll call him back. The only person I think of that's probably upset is Rob. He's the guy who I used to be exclusive for until I told him I want to meet other people. My mom and I made up this morning, so I don't know who it is. Maybe your work to text. That's good. Okay. I remember you told me a strength of mine is that I didn't know who my haters are, and only because that I don't really pay too much attention, which is a blessing. Not gonna lie. Okay, that's better. Better for my eyes. Um, it's a blessing. You know why? Because you don't concentrate on the energy too much to be finding out who it is. So like you don't have to be arguing or fighting with that freaking vibration. Okay, which is like the ability to let go, the ability to not be so resentful and needing to forgive. So that's good. Um, not sending it directly. It just remember something of me, but just like, girl, let me just put it out there just in case anybody's like, what the heck. Sometimes it's good to be in the vibration that suerte is at, right? Because it doesn't make you stuck to repeating a karmic pattern, right? So it's like if you know somebody's fucking with you, somebody's like doing stuff with you, and you want to send energy back, or some of you might, want to go into witchcraft or like do a return to sender, yada yada yada. Like put it open to anybody and everybody. Who the hell? Like we're not holding any names here. We're not having preferences. If you fucked around, you're about to find out. And that's a good energy. That's what it has too. At this time embodying, and the only thing is I'm laughing right now is because okay, I'm embodying that energy. It's just like sometimes we need to share the wisdom that comes from not the art of not giving a fuck sometimes, or not being able to pay attention to things. So you have the energy of yang here, and that's a very beautiful energy to be at. Spirit is saying it's okay for you to stand in your masculine energy. It is more than okay, because at this time the circumstances that you are headed to will require for you to take some sort of action, and most than likely is some sort of action that you haven't taken before. Okay, this is about knowing exactly and quickly to know where you're standing at, regardless of whatever's going on. Spirit is saying, feel free, be free to ask for answers. So it's like if it is a job, put the questions out. If it's relationship, love, that sort of vibe, it's like it's okay for you to show your passion, for you to put it out in the open, up in the air. But it's like, okay, check where you're at too, and check in with that person or people. I don't know how you love. Spirit saying it's good for you to take action at this time. You are being given the opportunity to express yourself, be in tune with yourself, and dance to the tune of your own love, of the way that you express yourself. It's like you are already in this beautiful vibration of temperance. You embody the temperance. You know how to not take action that is over rational or uncomfortable to other people. So with you having the appearance of this card coming in is telling you you have the gift to do so in such a beautiful manner. And Spirit is saying, especially when it comes to relationships, right now call in and track your own energy when it comes to manifesting or drawing people in who serve your highest good. So what does this tell you, Suerte? So Spirit's message here for you is telling you, feel free to call in for divine assistance. For you to say, is this person for me or not? Okay, Spirit, show me. This person, show me a way how you're not supposed to be in my life within the next 24 hours, within the next 48 hours. This is where you practice the law of non-attachment and of expecting you to have your answer. It's like, oh, the universe is my best friend. It's always is my bestie. Always providing me with clarity. It's like if you already provide this for yourself and for others when you're really, and I can vouch for you when you are a great communicator, like why would the universe not respond to you the same way? With here, with not for you, that's about learning to say this doesn't belong to me, and I don't have to wait until somebody gives me a no or ghosts me for me to know that it's time to walk away. I get to choose when I walk away and not need some sort of closure that doesn't exist, because the closure of not knowing, of knowing that I need to close the fucking door should be more than enough. Because Spirit is saying here, there's sometimes where you stand in knowing like something's not there for you completely, and you stand in a space of regret where it's like, man, I wish I would have said this instead, or yada yada yada. No regrets, girl. It's like, remember that you can't change what has been there. You cannot change the past. What is she stepping into? What does she need to learn? Remember, embodying the yang, embodying your divine masculine energy, your inner masculine energy. Doesn't mean that you make the first move. Okay, let me say something. Okay, with if you are not the type of person that would say hello Donna, what is up, baby cakes? Yes, I saw your email today. I am getting my schedule cleared out for the next week, and I will be sending you my availability. I will be responding to you today. I have you here in the books, you and some other people, but I just had to get some confirmation within for my scheduling, because this week's is a little bit all over the place. So I wanted to give you a clear answer on that. Thank you so much for reaching out. Woohoo! Suerte. So it's not like okay, the energy of here, the yang. we know you're trying to embody the feminine energy, right? Maybe be in your feminine energy. But this is about being able to stand in that vibe. So it doesn't mean that you are out here doing the most, needing to be asking the person out, or being like, hey, my name is Suerte, whatever. I saw you from across the room. I think you're really cute. Can I have your number? No, you don't need to say that. Sometimes with the act of, if you're in your feminine and you want to embody your masculine, it could be as easily as obviously going up to that person and starting a conversation, starting the small talk. Could even be saying hi, introducing yourself. Could be in the gym or wherever the heck you think this could happen. But allow them to be more in their masculine. If they are, interested, and it's like, okay, then we go. Ask me for my number. Okay, good. You are parked, not driving. Good, good, good. Okay, first test, my baby cakes, since you are in the art of learning yourself more and you're a great communicator, more than likely, like myself, maybe. Girl, I'm gonna give it to you. You're much better than I am. Because I've been called out by a man. I'm never gonna forget Eric. Anyways, if you're trying to find that person, right? Let's just put like the odds out there. You're trying to find that person that is, or I just remember Shira 7 something. Let me release that thought. That was a little too negative. But I love me, Miss Shira 7. So you're trying to connect with somebody who has great communication skills, not just in person, but they would embody it through messages. Sometimes with yourself, you can even see this for yourself. I'm not good at replying back, not to everybody, right? So there's people that I care about, just like when my sister FaceTime me, like she is a priority, so I would answer for her. I would answer her. But there's someone you care about, and the messages come in, it's like, okay, you want to take some time, even if you're not responding right away, you take your time, give them undivided attention, right? And somebody's like open to communicate, yada yada yada. You can see them being great communicator, and like being in, not just physically, but virtually or wherever else, So with this, if you're just getting to know someone, right, let them lead. You want somebody who's going to be open to communicate, and you're not the one leading with the questions. Because they say, hey, respond back. Hey, and you can be sweet. Hey, yeah. Just like a little flirty. But right away, know how to read the room. If you're not wanting somebody who's just going to be like letting their carnal thirst reach you first, don't go with someone who's like, hey, sexy, what's up? Or like a message that I got from some guy the other day, well, yesterday. It was like, oh, you're thick as fuck and you're fucking beautiful. I was like, oh, a little, if you're trying to communicate and get someone, I mean, if you're just trying to hook up, whatever, that's something there. But it's allowing yourself to be more open, let them lead the conversation. Of course, you can ask questions when there's an interaction, but it should come in here, especially when it comes to taking the lead, when it comes to relationships. Spirit saying you're doing such a great job understanding more of yourself and being more open. All right, energy here. You have serendipity. Something's going to take place very, very fast for you here. And we also have poised energy stepping in. We'll see what this one is about. Okay, hold on. Okay. I had to decline the call from my friend. Sorry, friend. Energy's poised. 48. So that's a 12. That's a 3. That's mastering. That's beautiful. And look at her image here. Feeling free. She's doing her thing. I can barely see. There you go. I need to work with this lighting. It's not being my best friend right now. Okay. All right. Whoo-wee! Okay, I love this. All right, so we're the energy of poised. Excusez-moi. Okay. This is definitely not helping. Maybe it's a shade, the number of shade that I have there. Okay. But you see this person, right? They're wearing a beautiful white dress. I don't want to change the lighting though. The message to this is Spirit is saying you are ready. Okay. And with this energy, stepping into creation, and then we have here of being ready, bring something to light, being at your best, and the confidence. So this is telling you this is the energy that you're stepping into. The message that is here for you is saying you can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge as you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is auspicious time to begin new things. Feel like this energy will be here for you for the next 3 months. So Spirit is saying when it comes to love and relationships, when you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious new connections are all present now and are coming in. You're ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. You have every reason to feel confident. There's no need to hold yourself back on any of this. Even with things that you want to align to, things that you're bringing in, but the energy of Yang is telling you you are in this master energy to bring things to be much, much, much more beautiful. You have here all that glitters. That energy is telling you all that glitters is not gold. So, like here, meet the people, connect with people physically before you start making a decision. Maybe it's like we all have great discernment, but we won't know until you're able to connect with that person physically, like have that interaction. Maybe 3, 4 months down the line, if you know you have a hard time with the attachment, it's like take some time to let things manifest and take here. Move in the area that they need to move into. Okay. All right, let me see here. One more message. Under the veil, what else does she need to know? Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn, new beginnings. If your emotions are running high, just keep those unchecked. Okay. It's time to take action. Bring love into the situation. Woo, hoo, 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 hoo. Relationships are improving. Okay. Let me see your second question. You're welcome, Kiba. Um, okay. Show me the energy when it comes to love and romance here, please. Message here for Miss Huerta, please. Miss Suerte, just with a question here, have you been clear about wanting your person to have great communication skills? Thank you for that reading, Marie. Thank you, baby cakes. I know you're probably gonna be driving now, but like, if you haven't, please go ahead and do so, right? Because it is it is more than necessary for you to do that. Okay, the reason I giggled was because the card of flirt came out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's probably so adorable flirting out here. Because you give me the vibe of my sister Koi. Sometimes it's like she's so bold and open, friendly, yada yada. But when it comes to love and romance, she's like, she does like she's embarrassed. She shows this. It's so freaking cute, and that's the vibe that I picked up here from you when it comes to flirt. So Spirit saying like, no one to attract to. You want that romance, that flirty vibe. Be a flirt. Okay. Yeah, sometimes let them lead. But I mean, once you feel like there's a great interaction with these peeps, and don't say what Liz tells me. There's so many rules. Learn to embody the energy. Hey Dana, what's up? How you doing? Okay, so it's like know when to express your love, know when you have to allow this energy to take place or to partake here with the person who's already like being flirty. Sometimes just guys just need the little push, you know? And with this energy, let's see. Okay. Yeah, flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. You're calling in your soulmate, bottom of the deck. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring together. So if we don't like someone or we need somebody who comes in with communication skills, Spirit, show me. Show me they're not the one for me. Sometimes we can go a little based off looks. I've done it. Where I'm like, would you fuck this person? No, I wouldn't fuck this person. You know, like I would. And sometimes, like, you know, cutie patootie comes in there and you're like, okay, right. All of a sudden, they don't know what the heck. And Spirit's like, okay, well, you said be clear. You're the one who chose this person because of, I'm not going to say lust, because of their good looks, right? Spirit's saying there's much more people that you're going to be connecting with. Again, I'm seeing somebody with short hair, not too long, like man cut brown hair, a little thick bush eyebrow, nice eyebrow too. Jawline. I can't remember what I told you last time. Woo-wee! This one has like the guy I saw again has like he has like not exactly chubby cheeks, but he has like thicky cheeks. Hey Karina, what's up, baby cakes? ¿Cómo estás? Okay, like brownish eyes, could have like a lighter color shade of eyes, but it's like are like almost honey, but the lashes are like chinitas, they're curly. Okay. Spirit saying don't rush to find your person because you have a long way to go when it comes to love and romance. Okay. Yeah, winding road. You're going to have to get to know whoever you're going to be connecting with. Love will be a little complicated. And the only reason why it's a little complicated is because you have too many options. You're going to have too many options and you're going to have to take so many detours. Okay. So it's like you're not going to find your person right away. Allow yourself to be flirty to connect with someone who you kind of know what vibe you want. So for instance, what kind of vibe, what kind of guy do you like? It's not just going to be anybody who you can vibe with, right? It's not just based on vibe. It's like they have great communication skills, somebody who doesn't let their lustful energy overtake. Right? If they're come in, for instance, I'm very attracted to guys who are shy. I'm very attracted to people who are kind of mean to other, not like to girls per se, but who are not easily, maybe being a little mean to girls, but like where they don't let somebody come in and flirt and just like they're all in. No, Miss Pearl, not yet. Attracted to the sapiens. Here. Right? So, Spirit saying, don't let yourself look back too much. Past situations, past relationships. What do you want now when it comes to relationships? Okay. You will have freedom. You will have independence. Maybe a Q here when it comes to knowing what type of guy will still be in his feminine would be someone who is like, I want an independent person. I want somebody like, why the fuck would a masculine guy care so much about your independence? It's like masculine man, like I said to my brother. Men who have their shit together, even if they're working and don't have lots of money, if they're a provider, they're gonna make shit happen. Damn, he sounded cute. Yeah. Pearl. Ignórame. JK, how are you? Girl, I said hello. También te pones a brinco. Y los barbones. Hers doesn't have a barba. But barbones, I don't know, not everybody. I've seen some guys have like egg on their freaking on their beard. Other girl, let me not even start. If it's going to be Q for you here, Q for you to start connecting with someone, Spirit says, allow yourself to connect emotionally to someone as they reveal their most inner selves for the bond to deepen. Okay. I do see marriage, strong connection here for you. I'm asking what's your advice here when it comes to love and relationships, Miss Verte? Your first message that comes in is stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. Which meaning like let these men tell you what's going on. You can admit some barbones are daddy. No. Of course, a beard is attractive, like a trimmed little beard, right? Not the really bushy ones or the longer ones, because they all look the same. They're beard fishing. And have in mind that most men that have beards, especially full beards, are colonizer blood. Energy is very high. Okay, Suerte, why the heck did you have? Don't overreact. You look like a shit show when you do. You're a hot mess. Fact. Clean yourself up. And Spirit is saying eat. When you don't eat, when you're a little grumpy here, you may act like a big baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. Go out and have fun. Let these men pay whatever they need to pay. Okay? When it comes to other connections, stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking in on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it in ridiculousness. Any messages when it comes to new connections, new partnerships, new messages, new partnerships, new messages, new partnerships. Messages here for new partnerships, please. What's the energy like? Laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? Don't give away your power too much. You are a badass. Act like it. And Spirit is saying, don't put too much time and effort in dating. Give yourself some time frames where you are going to be connecting with people. You don't need to be talking to people all day, all the time. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. That's just a little too much. But that means don't overly invest. Like have some time for yourself. That might be because you might be giving yourself too much um, time in the internet. You need some fucking time alone, and you know it. This is about grounding the energy back. Grounding the energy back to you. Let's see what's the other message here. I love this deck. La Dana, sus barbones. Pinche Dana. All right, let's see what your message here with flirt is. Okay. All right. Damn, this freaking light. Okay. That looks a little too bright, but anyways, you can see my image here. Goodbye. I am so sorry, everybody. We're gonna have to be testing this thing right here. Ma. Okay. ¿Tiene hambre? There we go. I'm gonna have to put it in the back. Okay. Le iba a decir si quería un de este. No, okay. ¿De qué comió? You're not supposed to eat arroz. Okay. We have the energy of flirt for you. So your message is extend your lighthearted energy to others. The romance angels guide you to initiate romance with flirtatiousness, which entails smiling with your eyes as you connect with others. It doesn't necessarily involve sexuality. although it can. Flirting is playful in nature, and playfulness is the heart of romance. Receiving this message can simply mean that making more eye contact with others will help you connect with people. This is especially true if you smile and say hello more often. Everyone you meet is a potential friend, and studies show that most people are introduced to their mates through mutual acquaintances. Therefore, form new friendships both as a way of meeting a new partner and to increase your enjoyment in life. And I also picked up that it will assist you greatly with your self confidence. It's like there's nothing that's going to be stopping you from just, going up to someone and saying hello. What's the worst that they can say? Go away. Like, yeah, I mean, you gotta meet me back, but it's like some people don't say hi back. And you will find that most people aren't rude like that. Okay. This is driving me nuts. Okay. So your third question. Let me go turn on some sort of lights over here. Okay, baby cakes. All right, let's see. What is your advice when it comes to pursuing your education? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Give us the energy that's here for her when it comes to pursuing her endeavors, her education. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Overall energy for that, please. See what's your energy like, baby cakes. All right, so you have the new moon in Pisces, which is a really good energy when you're trying to reconnect back with something, not just physically, but in a spiritual level. Okay. And with this energy is telling you anything that you want to dream of, especially the energy of Pisces being such a dreamy energy, it is able to manifest their whole dreams coming true, right? So it's like spirit is telling you here, you're able to do this. You just need to contemplate whatever's that you're trying to bring in and meditate on it. Not exactly meditate taking the time off, doing whatever that you need to do. You can actively meditate. You can bring this energy in with whatever is that you're trying to manifest for yourself. Energy is really, really good. Spirit is also saying the energy is gaining momentum. Your commitment is being tested. With the energy of commitment being tested, I don't feel like you're going to have too many hardships. It's more so of how much are you enduring and or standing and believing in yourself, or do you have your own back? Communication is key. Be bold and make the first move. Again, different deck. Oh my god. Okay, so that it has been a theme for you. Standing in your masculine energy. When that energy also comes in, it is already telling you you have the ability to create maybe a routine, a way of how you want to move forward with a specific plan, but it's just speaking of the execution of. So spirit is telling you you have everything in your favor right now for things to manifest the way that they need to in order for you to be successful. Okay. Overall energy comes in here with imagine. Again, Piscean energy. It's like, what are you trying to draw back here for yourself? This energy is telling you things. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Go around the energy back. All right. Thank you. So this is a really good time for you, not just in the sense of, yeah, you're starting this new endeavor, this new dream of yours, but Spirit is saying this was not in your cards. This was not something that was to take place right now. Yes, you had the ability, the wheel of fortune was not turning in, per se, your favor in for more time ahead. But this is saying, like, this is something that you drew in, things manifest as they need to manifest because you want them or you are calling them in. I'm hope I'm making myself clear with this. Okay. This is not something that was fated to happen for you. Okay. Like some people have, we're going to say like tower moments that reshape your life. You are going to have that tower moment later on for you to go through the space of, oh, you know what? I maybe the best route for me is going back to school, get my career, yada, yada. This ain't working for me. Situation like that could be a little different, but this is where you're calling things in, where it's like you're moving this fucking timeline in your favor. So Spirit says there is nothing that is set in stone when it comes to this. Energy will be super flexible to you. It might even feel like you hit your lucky strike for the most in most time here. You have the energy of flexible and milk and honey, baby. Okay, this is what we want to see. When you have milk and honey, that's Spirit aligning with you in such a beautiful way. It's like you took the risk, you're doing things for yourself. So this is such a good move on your end. You have the number 20 here, again, number 19 here. So that's 2. And then we have the 1, and then we have 6 with 51. So that comes in with the number 9 altogether. And this is telling you you're in an ending phase here, starting something new. But with flexibility, Spirit is telling you this is going to go the way that you want it to go. This is not something that was set in stone for yourself right now. And you're going to see more of the color blue around this time. Your ability to connect with people will be so good, especially with any way, shape, or form when it comes to connecting with others who are studying the same way. The way that you're going to be receiving information is going to be really, really good. So it's like allow yourself to be in that vibration. This is just a sort of new regeneration that you're getting, a change in the wind. Things will play out differently because you're taking this leap of faith. Okay? Don't fucking doubt yourself. I see that you will feel like quitting, but you're not going to go through with it. It's like you're going to change something there. That could be even you taking a little bit too much and then, changing your schedule, maybe the next semester, doing something different where it's like you can still withhold. Yeah, you're trying to escape. Um, what's you trying? What's her energy here? Pushing for this new regeneration. Destiny. Stepping out of a comfort zone when it comes to school, when it comes to that sort of vibe here. It's really, really good. It is also telling us that there's a different way where you're holding yourself in a vibration where it's like you're choosing to struggle in order to find your right path. What is Spirit telling you to be flexible about? This is about holding some sort of information just for yourself. It's good to keep some information, but do have people that are in your corner that you need to rely on or will rely on. And Spirit's saying right now, there will be a minute where you won't have to chase anymore. Like, I'm feeling like this is your mom for some reason with chasing the whatever is of life. There is a fixing of connection of the way that maybe you're handling your finances or what you want to do for work, and she's not with it right now. But I will tell you here, you're going to bring in an unexpected outcome that things are going to shift where she's not going to go in the way that she planned or whatever she envisioned. It's going to be much grander. She's going to be so proud of you of how things moved. Oh, how nice. I was reading a book and the book was motivating to take action more and go after my dreams. Thank you. It's nice knowing I can activate these things instead of something big happening. Girl, yes. Nice eyebrows part took me out. Sunflower. And you have absence here. You know, let me tell you something. Your mom is going to have a hard time letting you go more than your other sibling. It's like she's going to feel like a part of her is missing when you leave the home. I feel like right now, she wants you to like go through a specific path when it comes to handling school, when it comes to handling work. I'm not exactly seeing how she wants to live through you, but Spirit is saying like do whatever it is that you need to do. Okay? She's just stressed the fuck out because she doesn't know how life is going to be. It's like I'm picking up the difficulty of life is there, and your mom has a hard time letting go of the past. Forgiving sometimes too. But it's not even forgiving for herself. It's like forgiving for her children, forgiving for the people that she loves. What can she expect during this transition here? Okay, hold on. Let me take a screenshot. Let me go into this. I need to get my hands on this. Perfect. Thank you for that, Marie. Sometimes I wonder where my mom is coming from. Yes. Good. Because she stresses everyone out. Yeah. Can I please see here? And let me just put it out there. Your commitment to whatever it is that you are trying to move positively into was going to be tested anyways. Okay. I don't want you to deterred by feel like all over the place because of your commitments being tested. That's just telling you that life is going to be like, okay, is this really the path that you're on? That happens to see if you're standing in the right path. Like, for instance, I can only speak of myself, right? Because that's the wisdom that I have about myself. So when I stepped into this life journey here with assisting people, not just with readings, but with shamanic healing and other things as well, I needed to know what my foundation for it was, right? So moments of difficulty, and I've had them, and I will go through them still. Or it's like, why the hell am I doing this? And yada yada yada. And then I get an email of somebody saying beautiful, beautiful things. But like, oh, thank you for this, thank you for that, and you don't even know what this means to me, yada yada yada. I mean, I'm not gonna go in depth about things, but I've received messages where they're just giving me life and moving towards whatever that I need to do. And sometimes I don't get those messages and I need to remember why I'm doing what I'm doing. Going back to the foundation of why I initiated to create a tower for myself, like we all do in life. It's amazing. I only started a few days ago and I'm halfway done. Girl, the letters are big, so it's not too long of a book. Okay, I love those type of books. What can she expect during this new journey? Five of Swords. Your own mind playing tricks on you and like saying like, how long is this going to take? But Spirit saying it's going to take the time that it has to. With a Four of Cup, that's just you thinking if you should have waited or done this route. Girl, you are calling things to be happening when you want them to happen. This is some quantum jumping shit right here. Thank you, Sweat. I love you. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have Nine of Cups and Four of Pentacles. Beautiful things are happening. Celebrate them. Don't just keep them for yourself. You have Two of Wands, Two of Cups. And know that your love life will be ascending as your finances and the other things that you're taking care of will be growing too. I want to get some advice for you here. All right, your advice is surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment. What needs to happen and will come to you. If you're calling in, and have in mind, there are some fated events that are meant to take us to the path that we need to live on. But this is about letting your soul guide you where you need to go. This is about not embodying another stuckness, another pattern that has been in here in generations. This is where you call in your spirit to be free, to feel free, to be actually a human being rather than a human doing. Your other message here is surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from the heart, you will always be heard. Through the universe, answers and support will arrive. So this is not just calling out to the universe. This is actually embodying the energy of gratitude. Like whenever that you're feeling grateful, like thank you is a prayer. Okay. Or like saying, talking, connecting with anybody or whomever you need to connect to. Like this could be the sun. I know a lot of people speak of the sun worship and all this ish, but that's where Saint Germain lives. That's where Joshua is at. So like speaking here and connecting with the sun or getting some sunlight, having that activation come in for you, it's completely okay. And like that could be your prayer, like where you're just embodying, taking in the frequency, the energy of the sun, healing energy, or it could be with Mother Earth. There's other energies that are here assisting the collective, just like Mother Mary and other energies. Yeah, they're still part of the sun frequency and living in that vibration. And that speaks to me that you're going to be in within these seven realms that you eventually will be able to see with the seven suns and the seven moons and whatever not. But Spirit's saying, like, here, whatever is that you're calling out, you're completely heard. You're so tuned in that sometimes you are ignoring the frequency of your life, especially having any Cancer placement in your chart will tell you how you're able to be more in tune with the frequency of love. Anywhere where love is at is heard. Okay. Some people, yes, are Cancer placements and they're complete booty holes. Of course, they need to realign to that energy. It is available to them, but they don't have it. And that doesn't mean it's not there. It just means that they're not using it. With whatever this might be for your mom or people who are telling you how to live life, how to go about this, Spirit is saying surrender the habit of people pleasing when it comes to entering this new endeavor, this new change in your life. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. You can take in their advice or maybe opportunities as well, but it's like do whatever is going to fit your agenda when it comes to this, because at the end of the day, this is you, all you. Okay. Thank you, divine. Thank you, universe. So even with if things don't work out, at least I was able to experience the good things, like free food adventures and etc. Girl, not only that, but you get to learn like what you want, don't want when it comes to love and relationships. And you guys can be with work too. Like here's like the free food. Girl, I love you. Like I saw this that totally resonate with. I think you would resonate with the message here. I saw a video on TikTok the other day. Was it yesterday or the day before? But it was a message, and I definitely resonated with it. It's like, oh, I left with no love, but at least this motherfucker knows about conspiracy theories. He knows about like the files. He knows about yada 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 9/11. It was the most. I was like, okay, I get it, girl. It's fucking funny. You have the magician coming up. Expect nothing but good things here manifesting in your life. Or just heard you're in a lucky period. Right now, especially being a Gemini placement, that tells you that things really will go in your favor. Because of the changes here with Jupiter. This is getting a little preview here. All right. Thank you, Miss Huerta. I appreciate you, my love. I love that. Love that for you. All right, Mrs. P. Rabbit feet are very good totems for luck, for good luck. Future spouse, meet up. I need some good news. Okay. Oh my gosh. Sweat, I just read your message. What the hell? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about Jeffrey. Rest in peace. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, girl. You know, like when not just when loved ones pass away, but like when I mean human loved ones pass away, but also pets. They do some sort of karmic clearing for us, especially when they pass, and they bring a renewal of life, like a complete new template that we're stepping into. Um, Man, I'm so sorry. I know you love Jeffrey so much. I've contemplated about Leo passing. That shit fucking hurts. Especially when she leaves. So I can't even imagine what like that's just me thinking about it when she's doing shit. She fucking pops and goes to see her boyfriend. That you actually going through it. I'm so sorry. I think his death also motivated me to not waste my years away by doing nothing and actually just go for my dreams because life's too short. Talking about a fucking awakening. Thank you. Went to the crematory yesterday and requested a lot of it for. I feel like crying. That's why I'm freaking stopping myself. Oh my god. No, Leo hasn't died. But she leaves sometimes and that makes me worried for her. And then like she's really skinny. Like she's always been like a really skinny girl. Like not bone skinny, but um she was going through some condition here with her skin. That's why like I took a little bit of time off and sometimes I worry about her when she leaves. Um so I got her a little sickly and obviously healed her. You guys know like she came with like open wounds and was really in a really bad shape. But like she went through this phase where she was losing her. No, Leo didn't pass away. I just think of Leo passing away because I worry about her. So like you sort of actually going through it. Like thank you, you guys, but it hasn't happened. I've had to pull tarot cards before because her ass was like not coming home, and I knew she was a little sickly, but she's doing good. She's all right right now, but she's still very skinny, and that's just the way her like the type of cat she is. But she eats and eats and eats, and she used to puke before. Then she stopped, which is good. I fed her. I gave her some um kitty stuff, and I let her go sometimes so she can go heal herself. Just like it just feels so bad here. For Sweat, I love you. You know, I have like lots of love for you. I feel like crying. I'm sorry, Suerte. Yes, he's my guardian. He saw me grow and always be loving towards me. I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh, baby cakes. I remember you would give me readings on him and you say how he would notice my energy like, oh, hell yeah, when I was happy and stuff, and that he likes when I'm like that because I was often sad back then. Suerte! I know, freaking manches, girl. My eyeliner's fucking the one kid. I can't cry a little bit because it'll smudge. um, it's not just thug life for me, you guys. I'm a fucking crier. Okay, you can't be telling me shit like that. I know manches. Good thing I didn't put my eyelashes on. Cats usually get fat after they get spayed. Girl, I need to spay Leo then. Um, they love Leo at the vet. She's like, oh, she's one of the best behaved cats we've ever really been on. Girl, I did not put the waterproof eyeliner today. I always wear a waterproof, especially on dates. Did you take her to the vet what she's to see what she has? And we know what she has. It's just like, but yeah, she needs to go. We need to take her. I fuck, I'm gonna wash my tears in the shower. Girl, I was in shock. I was thinking, I'd be a good cry. Okay, let's not talk about it anymore. Yeah. Chill her daddy was fat. You know what's fucking funny? That Leo's a skinny cat, right? And she has her baby, Zeus, that lives with us. And he's a big boy. Like he is big. I call him Pichi Gordo. Cause like Pichi Gordo, but in a cutesy way. He's already looking over here. Cause he's so big. And Pichi Gordo. See, he's over here. Giselle's. And it's so funny how he has like the little stomach pouch. All right, Mrs. P. Si te olvidas de mi amor, dímelo, dímelo, dímelo. Okay, Pearl, I found you. Hoo. All right, are you ready? Woohoo. Okay. Let's see, Mrs. P, Mrs. Pearl. What phase of your life are you on to meet your significant other? Ding, ding, ding. All right, show me here, please. Significant other energy. What's going on? What's popping? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Miss Pearl, are you here? Let me timestamp just in case you're not. Damn it. All right, show me here the energy that they both add here, whomever her significant other is, and her. You have thinker, fork in the road, so that's telling us, no, you guys are not even near each other at this time. There is an energetic block here. It's not necessarily because the two of you can't come together just now. Or like you guys are not meant to meet each other. If you like, the two of you are very confused about how you're going to be moving here in life, or what path should you take. But the energy fork in the road and thinker, it is telling me here, like the two of you are in a space in life where the two of you are trying to figure what you want in life, what you want in love. Things are not working out. Should I keep living in this area? Should I get a new job? Should I, embrace this thing in my career, or something here? Okay. And with this energy, we're going to check here where you are at energetically. And I see something about meeting someone when you are in the next thank you. In the next 2 years. Thank you. Your person. Okay. This person, this man, because I'm not looking at somebody else. I'm looking at your husband. Energy here. The energy for openness. Too many. Just one. Thank you. Can I see their blockage? Show me the blockage, please. Work, money, moving forward from other situations. Interesting enough, you have a 44 here, and then again you have the number 4 and 4 and the number 13. So angel number 444 is definitely here for you. When it comes to love and romance, the energy is very good for you to connect romantically, Miss Pearl. Like, why are we holding back a bit when it comes to connecting a little bit differently? Okay. It looks like you will find this person will be connecting with this person somewhere else that is not in the current energy space where you're living at right now. You're going to meet this person in a public setting. They will be sitting either by some sort of benches, a park, some sort of building. And there will be like maybe a planning to get this. So the public meeting, that's where you will know that this person's your person. Okay. You can talk to them online, but this person will meet up with you right away, will not have hesitations to meet. Okay. Because here of when I'm asking about what is the block between you, again, the 2 years between meeting this person, this energy could change here. If you move faster, this could be up to 2 months, right? For the energy to shift. But here's telling me this is about buying a home, being a homeowner, or like finding somewhere stable to live. Here for you, you have really good and amazing energy. And have in mind, you have new life for the two of you, like where the two of you are presented to reconnect. And I do see this energy of being in a space where you start wearing more pinks, being more in a feminine energy, being more open. This is about taking a new opportunity when it comes to business, when it comes to new endeavors, right? That has been keeping you stuck and blocked here, like the overthinking of how are you going to start a new fruitful abundant life. For you to have this energy with fertility here, that tells you that you're stepping more in your co-creation energy, in your feminine energy, in receiving. Feels like a little difficult to hear, maybe, because it feels like you already knew. It's just like a matter of time, maybe like waiting, expecting. This is about putting your life on hold. In some sort of time, it could have been for family, for friends. I don't know if you have siblings or not, but it was for someone else. There was some sort of sacrifice, right? And then we are now free, and now it's like the overthinking took too much. And then we started doing that thing where we were holding space, maybe for a person to give you clarity, for different situations, because this is all the sorts where it presents something differently. So it's not excuses, right? But it's like, okay, I want to step out of this fucking life. The easiest way is like to walk away, not knowing what fucking path I'm gonna take, but just go. Okay. And with this energy, it is telling me that this person will dream you within the next 3 weeks, 3 months, and will be on the quest to finding you. Okay. This person, I don't see them financially struggling right now, but they have maybe got a fucked up credit because of love, have given it all in love, could have had a living situation, could have been married in the past, or had something here that was short lived. For me, it's telling me that there's a moment where you will find peace and tranquility, and that comes in here within the next 4 months, where you're gonna feel more grounded, and that's the time, perfect timing for you to go find this partner. Your partner has chubbier cheeks. He has very marked the lines here, very marked the lines. I do see you losing some sort of weight, and something about your arm fat also reducing. Okay. This person has the little line here and some lines here. Some like you're going to be able to tell right away. Like with mine, you can tell mine, right? This person will be wearing the color brown a lot. He likes to wear dark colors. And I see you wearing purple the day that you meet this person, like a light lilac or lavender. It's very beautiful, but that shows me that you're in an essence of calmness. And this person will not hold back once they recognize you. I'm in Monjaro. My heart just jumped. Okay. This person will be consciously awakened, maybe a little bit more than you. They're in this space of resonating with the infinity symbol. Thank you, Spirit. And this person might still have beliefs when it comes to his religion or things of this matter. But he's choosing to just like kind of holding a path of divine creation. This guy just knows he has the gift of divine wisdom, which is like you're gonna see it as the sixth chakra. This my type of guy. Woo, Pearl, I'm like about your guy. My thing for people, I love hands. I love hands. This guy's gonna have beautiful fucking hands. Okay, beautiful hands. A little too soft for my liking, but I mean he's your man. Has a beard, has some facial hair, but not like big, like short, not goatee exactly, but just like could have some facial hair. And he's gonna tell you, do you prefer hair or no hair? I see a Jewish guy coming your way too. He comes in as a positive soulmate. You will be married. You will be married. You have the marriage card twice. And this man's going to do whatever the fuck you want him to do. When you present yourself as the more you present yourself as a more feminine energy, meaning in your softness, the more you will have him wrapped around your finger. So like this tells me you're entering your soft girl era. Especially with triumph and success, that is in masculine energy. And that is like that's like constantly checking yourself where it's just like, no, I want to receive. And now you're shifting to that energy where you're like, no, I'm going to let men come. Like if they're hitting on me, it's like I'm not going to just allow them to try to like one up me. This is about okay. So if I want a man to take care of me, I'm going to only date someone who is going to be opening me the door, or I need to let myself tell them this, or you're not the one chasing. Okay, because I see you changing your wardrobe. It doesn't go exactly soft pink, but there's like a fuchsia's fucking loud, but it's like a purplish, pinkish, light blues, white here, and then sometimes yeah, you're bitchy, which is great. Let it be. But also entering in your soft greens, and like it's a very grounded energy. Your person will be extremely grounded spiritually and physically. And they're calm too. I see someone with green eyes coming in. He has really pretty eyes, but he's not going to be exactly what you're looking for. I see a total of 4 positive soulmates coming in within the next 4 years. But your husband is the one that has like brownish color eyes here. Hello. Just started changing my robe. Girl, yes, good job. Let him know that you want marriage. He's gonna think that you're just trying to be like whatever at the beginning. Okay. Once you say like here, yeah, I want marriage. I'm looking for marriage. Don't hold back on saying, yes, I'm looking for my significant other. You can start practicing this as you're dating people. Because here with the energy of them as failed relationships, the failing that energy, this person will be a person that will be wanting to say 50-50. I'm going to tell you this. Do not say like I want a full provider. Don't say that. Let him show up with providing. It's like if you're embodying that energy, remember that you have to talk the talk, walk the walk, and that fake it till you make it. So if you have dealt with people who are not in their best provider energy, right? Act as you're already expecting it. Like if the check comes in, like okay, well he's taking care of it. Obviously, go out and have your money just in case you connect with someone who's not in this vibe. But I see this guy completely shifting once you and him are more solid. They see that you're not trying to use them, are in this space. He's a really good energy reader. Like energy of Cancer, Aries is here. Cancer showing up, Aries energy is here, and strong Taurus. So that's a sign of your person. Cancer showed up again. Okay. Right now I see him in a financial hardship. There are material changes going on and changing here with this person's life, but I do see him wearing his heart on his sleeve. Yeah, wait. Okay. Alrighty, give me 1 second. I need to go eat real quick. I'll come back. Let's see what's pro in him right now. Coming around. Okay. You have reconciling, coming in, reconciling with oneself, hoping for another chance, and wanting to try again when it comes to love. And it's saying right now, love is convoluted. It is needing to connect with your heart space and a deeper level. For him, it's just the knowing. He's already wearing his heart on his sleeve. It's just like the act of saying, yes, there are good women out there. Yes, there is love that I deserve. He wants a happily ever after. And it seems like once you guys move in and start living together, there's no like letting go of each other. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. Guys, stay tuned in. Give me like 20 minutes to eat, and I'll be right back because it's getting late and I don't want to eat too late. Okay. List stays as is. Partial break. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello. We're back. Okay. All right. So everybody, I am a little late. I was helping my bestie figure out an outfit for her date. Okay. Woo! I took way longer. Okay, I'm so sorry, everybody. Hey, Dervin, what is up? Hello. Thank you. I enjoyed my dinner. I did. It was pretty good. I was not supposed to have carbs, but whatever. All right, Yvonne. Love you long time, baby cakes. Thank you so much for being such a sweetheart. All right, we're still on Mrs. Pearl, right? We're going to be looking into Mr. No me acuerdo. Let's remember his name. Let me pull this chat.